Want to call out? I've supposedly been threatened with being punched, kicked.
Someone's got a glass window on that side.
Tell us what this is.
No, did you hear that whistle?
I just lost my balance then as well. Right guys, so tonight the Soul Reapers have travelled to a private residence. This is actually a personal friend of mine. He's called us in because he's been having a lot of problems for a long time. He's due to have a child in the next couple of weeks, so whatever's here, if there's anything at all, then it's important that we try and get rid of it for him. Can you tell us how this first started, or when it first started, your earliest memories that you've got?
Well, it just follows me wherever I go.
Wherever you go? Does that include like old houses and things like that, or?
Yeah.
And what kind of things have been happening in this house specifically?
It follows me from room to room.
And what do you feel? Do you feel that it's there, or do you feel anything?
Yeah,
or
I've had scratches on my neck. My partner's had scratches on her.
And how many scratches were it that you said earlier?
I had 3
And where were they?
on my neck.
And you said they were quite deep, didn't you?
Yeah.
And your partner's been having scratches. You've got a lot of mirrors in your house.
Yeah.
You know, guys at home, mirror scrying's a big possibility here. It's believed that if you've got mirrors actually facing, you've got one in your bedroom facing your bed, haven't you? And you said it disturbs your partner's sleep. I've advised him to move that mirror because I've actually spoken to someone in the past. They moved the mirror, they've had the best night's sleep they've ever had. You said that your partner had heard a little girl.
Yeah.
And whereabouts in the house was that?
She was in the bathroom, and she heard it. Either in the bathroom or on landing.
And what room would you say is the worst in the house?
Personally, I'd say my baby's room.
Your baby's room. Well, we've travelled here tonight, guys. It's only a short distance from myself. Steve, Emma and Danny's actually travelled to us tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up some equipment. We're going to try and find out what this is, if there's anything here at all. It's not necessarily negative, however, with the scratches and things like that, then it does seem a possibility. But we'll crack on with the investigation. We've got a lot of equipment tonight. We've got a CCTV system set up. It's a new bit of kit. It actually detects audio as well. So it's going to be interesting to see if that picks anything up tonight. But other than that, let's get started. Right guys, so we're about to get this investigation underway. What we've actually got here is the new CCTV system. Now this is actually portable, and every time it detects motion, it comes on and starts recording. Now it's just picked something up, and I'm not going to know what it's picked up until we review the footage. It could be anything, it could be a car passing, because obviously the second camera is at the front door, so maybe the lights might trigger that. But yeah, this piece of kit, we've got 2 cameras rolling with this. Now we've got a camera in the child's room where Nicky actually feels like he's being watched, like an horrible presence. Now I walked into that room with him earlier on, and the goosebumps were absolutely unbelievable. I felt static on my head. I even showed you my arm, didn't I, Nicky? And the hairs, but you could just see the hairs rising. So we've got this rolling. This will come around with us tonight. Obviously, if it's triggered, then we'll know what room to go to, and we'll go check it out. But yeah, this is a new piece of kit. We've also got a few other devices, but I think we should just start calling out first, guys. What do you think?
Definitely.
See what happens.
We've also set REM pod up. It's also set with temperature gauge on as well, which is just here. If that goes red, it means temperature's got 5 degrees higher fast. If it goes blue, it means temperature's dropped by 5 degrees in a fast succession.
Nah, we're not talking a few degrees here either, a fluctuation. We're talking a massive change in temperature, which shouldn't be happening really, should it?
No.
But just to show people at home that this is on, and obviously, as you know, spirits, if they break that electromagnetic field, then he'll set it off because it creates its own bubble. You imagine putting your hand through it, breaking that bubble, that's what sets it off. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to start calling out and see if anything responds.
Okay, so if there's any spirits in this house at this present time, will you please come forward? We're here just to communicate. We're very friendly. We mean you no harm. Please come down here and let us know you're here by giving us a bang or setting off this device. What was that noise?
You know what I mean?
Okay. Who is the spirit or entity that's making Nicky feel a bit uncomfortable? Are you here?
Let us hear your footsteps in this room.
It's next door.
Yeah, there is a possibility,
Yeah.
obviously, we're having a next
It's
door
next
neighbour
door.
that you might hear the odd sound.
Is there a child here?
On my knee.
Was it you who grabbed my wrist earlier upstairs?
If it was, make a loud bang in this room.
That were upstairs.
It's just eating that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Good, good.
That's water next door.
It's just getting used to all the natural sounds of the building, isn't it?
Yes, if it was a child that grabbed hold of me, can you please make a noise? Can you come down here? Touch the REM pod.
If you go near it, look, it will make these lights come on. Come and have a play with that device. Then we'll know that you're actually here.
It won't hurt you.
It's fun.
I bet you can't do it.
If there's anybody in spirit as well that wants to tell Nick something, now's your chance. So please do come and interact with us. You may have been building up a long time to get to this point, and now's your chance.
How are you actually feeling, Nicky? Are you alright?
Yeah.
No.
How do you feel, Steve?
Feel fine.
I do. I feel alright at the minute.
You do something in this room for us. I'm going to tap on the wall 2 times. If you're here and you can see us or hear us, can you copy this sound? I'll do it again for you. Come and say hello to us. We're not here to harm you. We just want to know who you are and what you want when you came.
If you're upstairs, can you run across the floor so we can hear you, just to let us know you are here? If you do, we'll come upstairs and talk to you.
Oh, someone just got past the window with that outside. Yeah, black shadow, did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just someone walking.
Someone just... Was that definitely someone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
very
right
strange.
I
close.
just saw it then, I'm like, what is that?
This is obviously the main room that Nicky feels that it's the most active, or...
What do you actually feel in this room, Nicky?
It's just
Do you think it's worse in this room?
kind of, yeah.
Presence,
I get goosebumps and it's as if I want to shiver, but
Okay.
it's like the tingling feeling and a shiver.
So like a staticky
Yeah.
energy. Okay.
What I'm going to do with this unit now, I'm going to actually place this neat crib on pillow, and we're just going to forget about this now.
Yep.
Obviously the button's downstairs, so it's physically got to be pressed for it to go off, unless someone's got another wireless alarm, but we'll try and debunk that if it happens. So I'll put that in here. Leave that there. If there's anything in this room, any entities, any spirits, anything negative, then we'd like you to come forwards and identify yourself. We've been in this room earlier with Nicky, and we both felt a presence of some sort, not a nice feeling. If there's anything in here with us right now, could you give us a sign, show yourself as a ball light on camera, make a bang, make a sound, let us hear you. Prove to us that you're here.
Can you make this bell go off?
There's a button downstairs next to the REM pod that we've just shown you. If you could press that button for us right now, we'll all be amazed.
Don't hide from us.
I'm just linking that feeling of what we felt earlier with them scratch marks that were on his neck.
Yeah.
As you know, demons and stuff, they like to hide. They like to keep quiet, pretend everything's fine, and then as soon as everybody's gone, buff the back.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to. Demons aren't said to scratch either. They're said to like give you like burn marks, not scratches. Yeah, it's a fallacy that about scratching.
It's also
with demons.
He's been having bad dreams, hasn't you? Weird dreams as well.
You see, what negative spirits tend to like to do is not let other people know they're here, so they'll hide away from people like us and others, and they'll like it to look as if it's in your head or it's you that's having the problem, nothing else. That's what they tend to do because they like it like that. That way, there's no proof of them. So we just have to try and call it out if it is negative. No guarantees it's going to show itself.
There's a big difference as well, Nikki, between like a demonic presence and like just a negative, pissed off spirit. Like, if you think of everyday life, people are these generally pissed off people, ain't they? That are just not nice people. So the same in death as well.
It's that saying, isn't it? As in life, so in death.
As well.
Yeah.
Whatever spirit's here, are you linked with Nikki? If you are, can you make yourself known?
Do whatever you can, or whatever you need to let us know that you're here, and we're not just talking to ourselves.
Have you had any smells, Nikki? Have you noticed any different smells around house, or a lot of insects anywhere, or anything like that?
Not necessarily, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's only a good sign, then, isn't it?
Have you ever used
Incense.
Incense.
I'm getting the wrong word. Incense sticks, because when I came in I could smell like incense.
No.
No.
Candles
You were
or
only for a
like
quick
that?
second.
She uses candles, but only downstairs.
Yeah, well when I came in, so I was just wondering, because they're normally alright anyway.
You see, now what a lot of loved ones tend to do as well is people can move into a house and have no activity whatsoever, and then all of a sudden it can just start up, and that can normally mean that they're trying to get a message to you, or they're trying to get your attention because they need to warn you about something or tell you something. That normally tends to happen when just all of a sudden it'll start happening, whereas when you have a haunted house, it tends to be something that's always happened.
Right.
Whereas loved ones wanting to pass messages, they come back and visit and stuff, and it's normally an important message, so that's why they're trying to get your attention.
Just to let you know that
Just
they're there
to-
sometimes.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, it wasn't often that I was called Nikki, just by certain family members.
Did you hear that in here?
I heard that, and there's no house on
That
that
was
side.
in next room, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's where me and Steve and Emma felt.
That was in your
In that
bedroom.
room, in your room.
Shall
That.
we
Yeah.
go in?
Shall we move
Yeah.
into
So
that
we're gonna
room?
move.
Yeah.
And Nick, that's what I'm known as well.
And it's when he was saying about that as well.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, did you notice that, guys at home? When he started talking about being called Nicky as his nickname, there's not many people call him that. As soon as he started talking about that, there were noise from the room next door. So we're going to move in there and we're going to see if we can get
There were
him out.
some relatives that got really, really annoyed
Okay.
when I got called Nicky,
Okay.
because
Right.
they called me Nick.
Yeah. Oh, it's like an
So-
old-fashioned thing, that, innit? You know,
Mhm.
I
first
wonder if we
name.
call them Nicky throughout the night then, if
Let's
it'll
see if we get a
spur
response.
anything off.
Yeah.
Then we might know who it might be. We've just heard a noise from this room, so we've come in here to try and investigate and find out what that was. He's just mentioned that there's a loose floorboard under Steve's foot somewhere. Nah. Have you ever felt out in here, in this actual room?
It's just on a night when we're going to sleep.
And what kind of things?
If we've got our back facing out,
Like exposed? Like you
Yeah.
feel like there's something... and I've noticed
and
you've
it's
got
not just me.
a mirror here as well that's more or less facing on your bed. There's a possibility that that might be disturbing your sleep. I'm not going to lie to you. If that were me, I'd move it.
Yeah, some
But-
people say it's possibility to open like portals and stuff with mirrors, and a lot of people do claim to not have good night's sleeps when they've got mirrors in the bedroom. Cover them up with a towel or something, and they tend
Just
to get a
cover it
better
up, mate.
sleep.
I'll take it down. That's
Yeah.
my advice to you anyway. But it's your house, it's your mirror. Do what you like with it. Right. So we've just heard a noise in this room, guys. Could you confirm that that was you? Could you do that again for us while we're in here? Or could you go downstairs and press that little button and set the alarm off that's in that room?
It's meant to be when Nick was talking when we called him Nicky. If you don't like him being called Nicky, can you make a bang for us, please?
Or shall we call him Nicky all night?
Who's just banged in this room? You've got his attention, we've come in it. Can you do it again, please?
This is where I felt the child. Can you come forward? Can you do what you did to me earlier? Or to one of the others?
With some sort of sign that you're here with us. Don't be afraid of us. Don't hang back.
We mean you no harm.
If it's Nicky you want to communicate with, then you're going to have to let us know, else we're not going to know. You need to do something to make us aware that you're here. But you need to do it right now on command when we ask you to do it. If you wish to speak to Nicky, I'm going to knock on this wall 2 times. If you can copy this, then we'll know that you wish to speak to Nicky and we'll try some different experiments so you can communicate with him. So I'm going to knock on this wall and I want you to copy exactly what I've done.
Are you here to protect Nicky? Are you watching over him? If you are, can you set the bell off or do something else?
How do you feel about cleansing spirits? Is that something we're okay to do? You see, what we're going to do obviously is we're going to come back, me and Stephen, and we're going to light some sage and we're going to say some prayers and we're going to try and get rid of you. Well, we will get rid of you, there's no trying. We'll walk around the house with the sage and saying the prayers and we will shoo you out the door. And then what we'll do is we'll put salt around the building so you'll not be able to get back in. That's going to happen. Is that okay?
It's weird this because I keep feeling, I don't know if it's in my head or what, but when I just feel like I'm getting pushed back. I'm like fighting myself to stay straight, stood straight.
Yeah.
Nah, what's happening in that room and it's happening here, but it might just be me losing my balance. I don't know, but I feel like I'm having to lean forward.
Hold yourself
Yeah.
there.
There's one thing I've noticed about your room, and I don't know, it seems to throw me off a bit.
Yeah.
The shape of the roof.
Yeah.
I know, because sometimes, with shapes of rooms and that,
Yeah.
it can actually throw the way you feel.
Like vertigo.
And
Yeah.
what I'm noticing with this ceiling is it actually curves
Yeah, I'm
towards
feeling,
the window, and it actually makes you feel,
yeah.
from here, I feel off balance.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's
But
exactly
I
how
think
feel.
it's the shape of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Because I've been looking at it, and I think that's what's throwing me off. It's
Good
just the
point.
shape of the room. It's very,
It's flat in off as well.
yeah, it's weird because
Is
it
it?
goes down at an angle, the ceiling, and it's throwing me off then. I just feel off balance with
That's
it.
a good point, that. Welcome into the main room of the building, and we're going to do his first spirit box session. This is obviously the Radio Shack, and it'll be interesting to see if we get any responses. Do you want to crack on? And
Yeah, let's start. I think is it already on that?
it is, yes. I'll just turn it up.
Right, so we're looking, as always, for pure, intelligent responses to his questions, direct answers. If there's any spirits here present in this house, could you tell us who actually lives in this house? That's it.
What's the name of this guy, spirits? Do you know what he's called?
If there is any spirits in this building, if you come forward, you can actually use this to manipulate the words to communicate with us, or you can put your voice through the radio waves so we can hear what you're saying. It won't hurt you or affect you. And if you need any energy to do it, you're quite welcome to use mine.
And mine.
And mine.
Who is the spirit that makes Nicky or Nick and his family feel uneasy?
It's not really a little girl.
What's the name? Can you give us any name of anyone that lives in this house that's alive and living?
I'm
I am
pretty
Nicky.
sure that said Nicky then. Pretty sure.
Right in the background there.
Pretty sure, mate. Could you confirm that? Could you say that again for us?
Nick. Then you got Nick that time. Again in the background.
One more time. Who's the guy that lives here? What's his name?
On the camp.
You're on the camp, did that say?
Who's on the camp? Which room do you tend to be in the most in this house?
Listen, no.
What we're looking for is clear, intelligent responses to us questions. So if we ask you a question, give us a clear response so we can hear it, please. What is your purpose here?
If you're a loved one of Nick, then now's your chance to give him your message.
His friend.
Miss you, I heard.
Miss your friend or something.
I heard that.
I miss you.
Can you tell him who you are, please?
Let's have your name. Oh,
Right, my sister had a daughter, stillborn, called Princess.
oh my god. What?
Wow.
And I didn't tell Mum that anyway.
Okay.
That's where I said princess and it was a little girl earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guardian.
And again just then.
Is the-
I didn't want to tell you, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if whoever this is actually saying that they...
Princess, did you hear that? That was so clear.
Yeah, I heard it. Oh my
That
god.
was
I've gone freezing as well.
I have.
I think
You're
whoever it
freezing.
is watching over
Oh
the
my
child.
god. Danny, the back of my head is
Oh.
absolutely static up to hell. Isn't it?
No.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
freezing.
yeah.
I'm absolutely, I'm freezing.
If you
Come on, Danny.
if you are the guardian, can you let us know your name?
I've got that proper feeling behind someone stood behind me. And what are you doing?
Can you give your name, please?
To expect.
Are you referring to Nick's partner who's expecting a baby soon? Is that why you're around?
Let's email.
What was that? Some phone?
Sound of steam, said email.
Yeah.
The
Because somehow.
Calls them out.
I heard it's called Samantha. Samantha?
Princess is here. Could you just say your name one more time for us, please?
Right, if this loved one's here, can you bring forward the spirit that's giving the family the uneasy feeling? We need to know who this is.
Don't know.
know.
Whoa,
Said I don't know.
that's the same child's voice again.
Do you need to know names?
Someone's laughing.
Or
If there is another spirit, can you step forward now, please? Step forward and speak to us.
Punch.
Yeah.
Is there anything negative here that we need to be worried about If the little girl can come forward and tell us.
Can I ask, what is your purpose? If there is a negative spirit here, what's the purpose? How long have you been around Nick?
About 10.
I thought I heard 10 something.
I thought he had not too long, me.
That question was for the negative spirit, not the family and the loved ones.
Can you tell us, if you're really here and you can see us, can you tell me what colour this device is here? What colour is that? There's a button on this device. Is it possible that you can press it?
It's coming for you.
Nick, at the end of that.
What are your thoughts on God and religion? What did I say?
That was a little girl again.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear what she said.
Could you repeat that for us?
What are your thoughts on God and religion?
Did you hear that? You hearing that same voice, Nick? That little girl?
Do you need to know any names or?
Not unless it means out to you. Don't say out unless you
If
hear
you
something
hear it.
and then just speak up and tell us what it, if it means out to you. Have you heard out there?
Well, I heard someone say Stephen,
Okay.
not just
Yeah.
you.
Someone in spirit that
My
you know?
nephew, he was born and died on the same day. He was called Stephen Luke.
Okay.
So,
Some relevant names for your
We had a
family.
lot of names, especially Princess, and when he told us that, then that just blew my mind.
And then the
as soon as,
second response.
do you need to know
as soon as we heard
my
it, I
granddad or
just
my nan?
felt.
Yeah.
Just if you even come through, say.
Yeah.
That's who it is. But if not, it's done because
Don't say anything.
I could get something later on in night that
Yeah, no worries.
gives you a bit more.
You see, I felt with that last session that the children that it were bringing forward and were it saying guardian, I think they were just letting them know that they're there looking after them,
Yeah.
that they are guarding them, and maybe just saying that we're gonna look after, that we're just gonna watch over any other children, you know.
I'm telling you, that little girl or whoever it was were in here with us for a short amount of time because I felt her behind me probably at the same time as you. But
Well, Emma.
it was just like
Yeah.
on me back,
Yeah.
on me
All
back.
stuck up, yeah.
Crazy.
If you're a negative spirit or not a loved one, why are you here?
Multi-dimensional. Oh my god.
I heard that.
So can you travel between different dimensions? Fossil. Does that mean it's ancient, do you think?
And it's a bitch, then.
No,
Do you have any connections to Monk Breton Priory? It replied or
It's in
something.
every month.
He's coming.
Who's coming?
Moses? What the hell?
That was pretty clear, wasn't it?
Oh.
Is that a good thing that Moses is coming?
Confirm to me, have I just seen a light shoot straight across there?
No.
I see there's a window behind it, so it could have been that, but
That's the curtains.
no, you're alright. Something like that, baby.
I think it was on BBC then.
Could you tell us the name of God? God's only son.
You're gonna come and speak to me. You're gonna show yourself to me if I go upstairs. I'm gonna go up in a minute.
Say a room in this house where you'd like us to go.
More quick. Slow it down a bit.
Is that little girl here before? Chelsea actually heard that little girl in this house. Can you come through and tell us your name?
Shall I go upstairs now? And you can come and speak to me on my own.
He said, I'm telling you.
Alright.
Shouting at you.
Yeah, I'll go up.
You're going to do something to Danny?
Kick him.
Kick
Kick
him.
him.
I heard that.
Get your head up, pal. Sorry, mate, but I'm loving this. But this just proves that it's threatened him twice now, isn't it?
Yeah. Who's that spirit that's threatening to kick Danny?
66.
You see, I want to work out if you're a loved one of Nick's that just doesn't like
Well,
Danny,
whatever's shouting, he doesn't like him.
or you're something else that doesn't like Danny.
Why don't you like me?
It's the biggest.
Come on, why don't you like me?
Answered you. Answered you.
Did you say I'm a cuddly teddy bear?
Answer us again. Why don't you like Danny?
Nosy. Wants to protect.
That's weird.
Do you mean Danny wants to protect us, or you want to protect Danny?
Oh, they want to protect his house. That's what it's probably meaning, but Danny's not going to do no to harm anybody.
If you could do anything to Danny right now, at this very moment, what would you do? One thing that you do to him, if you could physically do it, what would it be?
I think I just need to go upstairs.
Yeah, okay.
I think they've gone quiet.
An intelligent response, but like, I've got some Amy on there. Can you, so we know it's definitely you, say what these are now, please, instantly. What are these? Loud and clear. What are these?
I heard keys.
Key.
Again, right in the background, isn't it? Faint. That's Emma.
Emma? Emma?
Can I just ask you something? What era, what year did you die? I heard you.
Help me, did you hear that? Keys. Bit delayed.
Bit delayed, wasn't it?
It's a keys, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what we've done, definitely.
Are you still building up your energy? If you're building up your energy to communicate, can you say the word energy? I've done it.
Right, so I'm going to do this lone vigil in the bedroom. I'm going to call out. I've supposedly been threatened with being punched, kicked. Let's see how this goes. I don't feel out at the minute. I feel quite comfortable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the tape recorder. You can see I've got a new tape here. So I'm going to place that in there. Set that up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that recording on EVP and call out to spirit and see if we catch anything. also see if anything happens to me, if I get attacked or anything with the threats that have been made. So this could be quite interesting. So let me start this recording. Right, that noise is because it's an old cassette player. So if there's any spirits here, can you please step forward, show yourself to me, make yourself known. Supposedly you don't like me. Why don't you like me? Is there any negative spirits here? Or is it just family who are there to protect? Can you come forward, speak into this device, I can hear your voice. Well guys, I don't feel anything at the minute, but I'm going to go downstairs with the team and review the EVP session that I've just done, see if we've caught anything. But yeah, so I'll end that there. I'm going to go back downstairs to the team now.
Right, I've just come up into baby's bedroom. This is just supposed to be the worst room in the house, and this is where a lot of stuff's fell. So I'm just going to do like an EVP session just to see if I can hear out or if they can connect with me in my head. That'll be good. I'll just shut that too. If there's any spirits here now, can you come forward and communicate with me? Tell me why you're here, please. If you're trapped and you need help, come forward, we'll be able to help you. We'll be able to help you cross over. If there's anything you need, let us know and we can help. Come and talk to this in my hand. Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us the name of anyone that lives here? I'm just going to go downstairs and join it with the rest of the team, and we'll review that EVP session and see if we've got anything.
Right guys, so we've come up as a group collectively into the children's bedroom. We're going to try something new. We've got a new device here, well, a retro device. And basically what it is an old analogue black and white TV. Now as you can see, there was nothing but static that's been produced on that. The theory is that spirits can manipulate this static, and we're looking for voices ideally. However, spirits have been known to show themselves actually within this static, but what we'll do is we'll turn this up now so you can hear the static. We'll set the camera up close to it and we'll just call out, because we have captured voices through the TVs before, but it usually comes through the camcorder's audio. It's really weird how it works, but we'll see what happens. I'll just turn this up now. Right spirits, if there's anyone here with us right now, the device that I've just set up, can you manipulate that in some way? Can you speak to us through that device? And let us know that you're here. And then turn it off. And just for the people at home, these are actually brand new batteries I'll replace these today. Because obviously I bought it from a car boot sale, and I couldn't believe it worked, so it's crazy. something to that device to let us know that you're here? You show yourself on the screen within that static. Can you tell us what you want and why you're in this house? What do you want with Nikki? So we're coming to the end of our investigation. We're going to do a final PSB 7 spirit box session. We're really trying to get the answers for Nicky now. We're going to ask Nicky to ask some questions and see if he gets any intelligent responses. So what I'll do is I'll turn this on now and we'll begin. Good evening, Spirit World. This is Kyle. I'm going to pass you on to Nicky. Is that okay?
He said that's good.
So Nicky's going to ask you some questions now, Spirits. Can you do your best to answer them for him? Right, Nicky, just fire away, mate.
This is Nick. Just want to know why you. What's your name?
What am I stood next to right now? What is this? Crib.
Crib.
I heard.
I heard
I
that.
said cot first and then it said crib.
And then it said,
Crib.
said it.
Right.
What about the Bible, Kyle?
So what's this here then? What is this? Try again. Can you tell us what this is?
No. Did you hear that whisper? No.
Ah, I just lost my balance then as well.
No. No. Did you hear that whisper? No.
Ah, I just lost my balance then as well.
No.
Do you like this book?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Do you have a message for Nick and his family?
Hi, did that say? Are you friendly or negative? Could you say one of those words to identify what your intentions are? Stay.
Stay again.
Can you just give Nicky a name so he knows who it is? That's all he wants to know. Who you are.
Help and maybe
It's all,
Tom.
it's all so much coming through now, it's gone mad.
We have just been called out tonight to find answers for Nicky and his family. That's all we ask you to give. We need to know if you mean them any harm, and if not, who you are.
I heard Janet then, so... Doing sick for you here, Steve, I'm telling you. We're not bothered about Steve, we're bothered about Nicky. We want to know what you want with Nicky. Are you getting Steve a message for Nicky?
Only message I've had all night is off my spirit guide, and it was John. That's it. Just the name John. That is it. All night. That's all I've had.
Who's
Got
John's
me on
spirits?
See, that could be something to me. So that's why I'm saying no.
Can you take Steve Not this Steve.
What?
Can you take Steve as the name as well?
Steve or Stephen.
Well, what they've been saying, because
Steve,
I'm
you
just
know,
wondering. I don't
Stephen.
know. We've been asking for a name which you can relate to, and we're automatically just thinking it's you.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is. So can you take Steve or Stephen?
Let's take Stephen.
Stephen.
Oh, Stephen,
It's my nephew.
your nephew.
Passed away at day of born. He'd
Right.
be 11.
Okay. Is that right, spirits? It is.
Stephen. That's
Oh,
it,
is that what it
Stephen. Isn't it? Same thing.
I think that's what it is. I think we've had the wrong end of the stick.
Yeah.
Steve.
If this is Stephen, could you say hello? Say that word, hello.
Kyle, why don't you get that ball out of your bag? Have you brought it upstairs with you? If we put it down and ask him to say what it is, see if we can get an
He just
intelligent
said me.
response.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Kyle's just getting something out of his bag, spirits, and I want you to be able to tell us what it is if you can.
And if I can find it.
If we can find
Alright.
it.
What are they? See here. I'm going to put it on the floor. Can you tell us what that is? Ball.
Ball.
Yes,
Said
it's
it,
a
didn't
ball.
it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Can you move it?
Can you tell us how many of us are in this room? Just prove to us that you can see us. How many living can you see in this room?
One.
Five.
Five?
Oh my god! Did you hear that? Tell me you heard that.
Heard that.
Really clear.
That is incredible. Thank you guys. So there really is somebody here.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thanks. You hear that? Did you hear? What do you think about that there? Right, can we just try something else just to prove to people that the afterlife is real? I'm going to hold up so many fingers at a time and I'd like you to try and tell us how many you can see. Is that something you can do? We've just answered this first question. 5 fingers. How many have I got up now?
I heard that.
Two. There.
Faintly.
2. There.
Faintly.
Right, I've got a pack of cards. Do you think I should try that? Do you think, Steve?
Whatever.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
See what they do that. But what I'll do is I'll put the cards flat down and I'll not even look at them. And then we'll turn it over when we think we've heard an answer.
Okay.
That'll be interesting, won't it? Because you don't know then, do you?
I think you're doing brilliant, spirits.
You are, you're doing very well. Right, so as you can see, there's a pack of cards here. It's unopened, it's not been tampered with in any way. So I'll open this now if I can get into it. Right, brand new pack of cards.
Just said 7.
I had 7, yeah.
Right,
It's when your first one was, isn't it?
I'm going to shuffle them up and then I'm
Turn
going
first and half first, see what it is.
to
Turn
It's-
first and half first, it
it's a
just
bit-
said 7.
to be a jack, isn't it?
Split pack. Be an ace. Split
Put 4 cards down.
Just turn one off
Yeah.
and just tell us what that is.
Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What card is that?
I heard it, I think.
Queen.
What card is that?
Yeah.
It don't matter what was it.
Wow, again.
Oh.
King.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that.
Fruit PSB 7
Thank
as
you.
well.
And this is why I rate this box
Yeah.
highly, because some of the responses you get is just incredible. Right then, what card's this, spirits? Come on, guys.
Ace.
I didn't hear that.
Right, we
Next
need
one's
to.
gonna be
Hear it.
like
Just try
two.
again.
Right, what's this one then?
Nice and clear.
As clear as you can for us. Come on. Try again.
Come on, spirits. What card is this? Two. Did you hear that?
You heard that,
Pretty
yeah.
clear, weren't it?
Right, one more card then, and we'll try something else. What's that? That concludes our investigation of this private residence. I don't think you've got out to be worried about. I really don't. I think they want you to know that they're here, but I don't think they mean to scare you, if that makes sense. I don't know. And it's obviously some connection to your family, whoever that is, I believe. Anyway, that's my genuine opinion. I think they know that you can feel them. A bit like I can and all residents can. I don't think you've got out to be worried about, to be honest.
But obviously, if you would like a cleansing, Emma and Steve would quite happily come and do that for you
Not a problem.
to set your own mind at rest.
That wouldn't actually stop your loved ones visiting you either. Spirits that have crossed already, they can come and visit, it doesn't harm them. It's just normally spirits that are stuck in purgatory, so ones that are lingering around, it's them that it moves on. Alright, yep.
Definitely.
Okay.
Who got out to that, Steve?
Only thing we're cleansing, I can't feel now, so I can't tell you if it's gone or not, because that's what we normally do. If I feel that it's gone. I can't feel if it's gone, if I can't feel it, do you know what I mean?
Can't feel
So we
anything
can
here.
try, but I can't feel anything here, so I can't feel if it's gone or not.
Yep.
So
The overall general feel, though, of obviously cleansing with sage will
yeah,
make the whole
make it
building
uplifted
uplifted
anyway.
and
Well,
Positive.
whatever we've communicated with tonight has shown some pure intelligence.
yeah.
It's counted fingers, it's identified cards, it's said what that ball was, it's gave you names which you can relate to. I'm just blown away. I mean, some of the stuff that we've actually got, and I can't wait to review footage. I really can't. It'll be interesting to see what we got on first Spirit Box and how much we've actually missed. We've got all CCTV footage to review. I think it's been a good night, and I really don't think you've got out to be worried about, Nicky. I really don't, mate. I think
No.
they're just letting you know that they're here, and he even said earlier, guardian. So
Yeah.
I think that little girl that you can relate to, someone's protecting her. You know what I mean? Or watching over her, or they've come to be your guardian. I couldn't tell you because no one knows. You know what I mean? No one can 100% know.
I think they've come through just to let you know and give you the proof that they wanted you to hear, that they were here. Just, you know, with the things that you've got, and you've realised what it was straight away. So,
Yep. Definitely.
but definitely, I agree. I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Well, that's it then, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter and also other social media platforms.
Oh, am I talking?
Well, that's
you've got
I've counted you. I'll go again. Right.
That's one for Alte.
Yep. 3, 2.
What's Steve got on his head and Kyle? What have they got on their heads? What did you say?
Happy eating.
I thought you said something about beef.
You got beef.
There's now, and you can come and speak to me on my own. Alright. Yeah, I'll go.
Cheers.
Right guys, so we're up to the small child's room. Right.
Kyle, why don't you get that ball out of your bag?
Certain family
Whoa,
members.
what was that? Did you hear that in here?
I heard that, and there's no house on
That
that
one
side.
next room, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's where me and Steve and Emma felt.
That was in
In
your
that
bedroom.
room, in your room.
Shall
That.
we go in,
Should we
yeah?
move into
So
that
we're gonna
room?
move.
Yeah.
And it's Nick. That's what I'm known as well.
And it's
so-
when you were saying about that as well.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, did you notice that, guys at home? When he started talking about being called Nicky as his nickname, there's not many people call him that. As soon as he started talking about that, there were noise from the room next door. So we're going to move in there and we're going to see if we can get
There were
him on.
some relatives that got really, really annoyed
Okay.
when I got called Nicky,
Okay.
because
Right.
they called me Nick.
Yeah. Oh, it's like an
So-
old-fashioned thing, that innit? You know,
Mm.
first
I wonder if
name.
we call them Nicky throughout the night then, if
Let's
it'll
see if we get a
spur
response.
anything off.
Yeah.
Then we might know who it might be. We've just heard a noise from this room, so we've come in here to try and investigate and find out what that was. He's just mentioned that there's a loose floorboard under Steve's foot somewhere. Nah, have you ever felt out in here, in this actual room?
It's just on a night when we're going to sleep.
And what kind of things?
If we've got our back facing out,
Like exposed, like you
Yeah.
feel like there's something. And I've noticed
and
you've
it's
got
not just me.
a mirror here as well that's more or less facing on your bed. There's a possibility that that might be disturbing your sleep. I'm not going to lie to you. If that were me, I'd move it.
Yeah, some
But-
people say it's possibility to open like portals and stuff with mirrors, and a lot of people do claim to not have good night's sleep when they've got mirrors in the bedroom. Cover them up with a towel or something, and they tend
Just
to get a
cover
better
it up,
night's
mate.
sleep.
I'll take you down. That's
Yeah.
my advice to you anyway. But it's your house, it's your mirror. Do what you like with it. Right. So we've just heard a noise in this room, guys. Could you confirm that that was you? Could you do that again for us while we're in here? Or could you go downstairs and press that little button and set the alarm off that's in that room?
It seemed to be when Nick was talking when we called him Nicky. If you don't like him being called Nicky, can you make a bang for us, please?
Or shall we call him Nicky all night?
Who's just banged in this room? You've got his attention, we've come in it. Can you do it again, please?
This is where I felt the child. Can you come forward? Can you do what you did to me earlier? Or to one of the others?
With some sort of sign that you're here with us. Don't be afraid of us. Don't hang back.
Bang for us, please.
Or shall we call him Nicky all night?
Who's just banged in this room? You've got his attention, we've come in it. Can you do it again, please?
This is where I felt the child. Can you come forward? Can you do what you did to me earlier? Or to one of the others?
With some sort of sign that you're here with us. Don't be afraid of us. Don't hang back.
We mean you no harm.
If it's Nicky you want to communicate with, then you're going to have to let us know. Else we're not going to know. You need to do something to make us aware that you're here. But you need to do it right now on command when we ask you to do it. If you wish to speak to Nicky, I'm going to knock on this wall 2 times. If you can copy this, then we'll know that you wish to speak to Nicky, and we'll try some different experiments so you can communicate with him. So I'm going to knock on this wall and I want you to copy exactly what I've done.
Are you here to protect Nicky? Are you watching over him? If you are, can you set the bell off or do something else?
How do you feel about cleansing spirits? Is that something we're okay to do? You see, what we're going to do obviously is we're going to come back, me and Stephen, and we're going to light some sage and we're going to say some prayers and we're going to try and get rid of you. Well, we will get rid of you, there's no trying. We'll walk around the house with the sage and saying the prayers, and we will shoo you out the door. And then what we'll do is we'll put salt around the building so you'll not be able to get back in. That's going to happen. Is that okay?
It's weird this, because I keep feeling, I don't know if it's in my head or what, but when I just feel like I'm getting pushed back. I'm like fighting myself to
Yeah.
stay straight, stood straight.
Yeah.
Nah, what happening in that room, and it's happening here, but it might just be me losing my balance. I don't know, but I feel like I'm having to lean forward.
Hold yourself
Yeah.
there.
There's one thing I've noticed about your room, and I don't know, it seems to throw me off.
Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us the name of anyone that lives here? I'm just going to go downstairs and join it with the rest of the team, and we'll review that EVP session and see if we've got anything.
Right guys, so we've come up as a group collectively into the children's bedroom. We're going to try something new. We've got a new device here, well, a retro device. And basically what it is an old analogue black and white TV. Now as you can see, there's nothing but static that's being produced on that. The theory is that spirits can manipulate this static, and we're looking for voices ideally. However, spirits have been known to show themselves actually within this static, but what we'll do is we'll turn this up now so you can hear the static. We'll set the camera up close to it and we'll just call out, because we have captured voices through the TVs before, but it usually comes through the camcorder's audio. It's really weird how it works, but we'll see what happens. I'll just turn this up now. Right, spirits, if there's anyone here with us right now, the device that I've just set up, can you manipulate that in some way? Can you speak to us through that device? And let us know that you're here. Can you turn it off? And just for the people at home, these are actually brand new batteries I'll replace these today, because obviously I bought it from a car boot sale, and I couldn't believe it when it worked, so it's crazy. Can you do something to that device to let us know that you're here? You show yourself on the screen within that static. Can you tell us what you want and why you're in this house? What do you want with Nikki? Right guys, so we're coming to the end of our investigation. We're going to do a final PSB7 spirit box session. We're really trying to get the answers for Nikki now. We're going to ask Nikki to ask some questions and see.
Happily come and do that for you,
Not a problem.
to set your own mind at rest.
That wouldn't actually stop your loved ones visiting you either. Spirits that have crossed already, they can come and visit, it doesn't harm them. It's just normally spirits that are stuck in purgatory, so ones that are lingering around, it's them that it moves on. Alright, yep.
Definitely.
Okay.
We're going outside, Steve.
Only thing we're cleansing, I can't feel now, so I can't tell you if it's gone or not, because that's what we normally do. If I feel that it's gone. I can't feel if it's gone, if I can't feel it, do you know what I mean?
Can't feel
So we
anything
can
here.
try, but I can't feel anything here, so I can't feel if it's gone or not.
Yep.
So
The overall general feel though of obviously cleansing with sage will
yeah, it'll
make the whole
make it
building
uplifted
uplifted
anyway.
and
Well,
Positive.
whatever we've communicated with tonight has shown some pure intelligence.
Yeah.
It's counted fingers, it's identified cards, It said what that ball was. It's gave you names which you can relate to. I'm just blown away. I mean, some of the stuff that we've actually got, and I can't wait to review footage. I really can't. It'll be interesting to see what we've got on first Spirit Box and how much we've actually missed. We've got all CCTV footage to review. I think it's been a good night, and I really don't think you've got out to be worried about Nicky. I really don't, mate. I think they're just letting you know that they're here, and he even said earlier, guardian. So I think that little girl that you can relate to, someone's protecting her. You know what I mean, or watching over her, or they've come to be your guardian. I couldn't tell you because no one knows. You know what I mean? No one can 100% know.
I think they've come through just to let you know and give you the proof that they wanted you to hear, that they were here. Just, you know, with the things that you've got, and you've realised what it was straight away. So,
Definitely.
but definitely, I agree. I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Well, that's it then, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and also other social media platforms.
Oh, am I talking?
Well, that's got to be-
I've counted you. Right, I'll go again. Right.
That's one for I'll take.
Yep. 3, 2.
What has Steve got on his head and Kyle? What have they got on their heads? What did you say?
Happy.
That's what he said. Something about beef.
You got beef.
There's now, and you can come and speak to me on my own. Alright. Yeah, I'll go. The other children, you know.
I'm telling you about little girl or whoever it was, were in here with us for a short amount of time, because I felt her behind me at probably the same time as you. But
Well, Emma.
it was just like
Yeah.
on me back,
Yeah.
on me back.
All stuck up, yeah.
Crazy.
If you're a negative spirit or not a loved one, why are you here?
Multi-dimensional. Oh my god.
I heard that.
So can you travel between different dimensions? Fossil. So I mean it's ancient, do you think?
And it said bitch then.
Do you have any connections to Monk Breton Priory? It was private or
Said
something.
every month.
He's coming.
Who's coming?
Moses? What the hell?
That was pretty clear, wasn't it?
Whoa.
Is that a good thing that Moses is coming?
Confirm to me, have I just seen a light shoot straight across there? No.
No.
I see there's a window behind it, so it could have been that, but
That's the curtains.
no, you're alright. Something like that, baby.
I think it was in BBC then.
Could you tell us the name of God's only son?
You're going to come and speak to me. You're going to show yourself to me if I go upstairs. I'm going to go up in a minute.
Say a room in this house where you'd like us to go.
More quick. Slow down a bit.
Is that little girl here before? Chelsea actually heard that little girl in this house. Can you come through and tell us your name?
Shall I go upstairs now? And you can come and speak to me on my own.
He said, I'm telling you.
Alright.
Shouting at you.
Yeah, I'll go up.
You're going to do something to Danny?
Kick him.
Kick him.
I heard that.
Get your head up, pal. Sorry, mate, but I'm loving this.
Here around?
Where's email?
Sounds phone.
Sound of steam said email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Calls them out.
I heard it's called Samantha. Is it that? Samantha?
Princess is here. Could you just say your name one more time for us, please?
Right, if there's loved ones here, can you bring forward the spirit that's giving the family the uneasy feeling? We need to know who this is.
Don't know.
Said
Whoa,
I don't know.
that's the same child's voice again.
Do you need to know names?
Someone's laughing.
Or
If there is another spirit, can you step forward now, please? Step forward and speak to us.
Punch.
Yeah.
Is there anything negative here that we need to be worried about? If the little girl can come forward and tell us.
Can I ask, what is your purpose? If there is a negative spirit here, what's the purpose? How long have you been around Nick?
About 10.
I thought I heard 10 something.
I thought he had not too long, really.
That question was for the negative spirit, not the family and the loved ones.
Can you tell us, if you're really here and you can see us, can you tell me what colour this device is here? What colour is that? There's a button on this device. Is it possible that you can press it?
And I ain't got it.
He's coming for you.
Nick, at the end of that.
What are your thoughts on God and religion? What did I say?
That was little girl again.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what she said.
Could you repeat that for us?
What are your thoughts on God and religion?
Did you hear that? Are you in that same voice, Nick, that little girl?
do you need to know any names or?
No.
Faint, yeah.
Right, I've got a pack of cards. Do you think I should try that? Do you think, Steve?
Whatever.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
See what they do that. But what I'll do is I'll put the cards flat down and I'll not even look at them. And then we'll turn it over when we think we've heard an answer.
Okay.
That'll be interesting, won't it? Because you don't know then, do you?
I think you're doing brilliant, Spirit.
You are, you're doing very well. Right, so as you can see, there's a pack of cards here. It's unopened, it's not been tampered with in any way. So I'll open this now if I can get into it. Right, brand new pack of cards.
Just said 7.
I had 7, yeah.
Right,
Funny first one more, isn't it?
I'm going to shuffle them up and then I'm
Turn
going
first in our face, see what it is.
to...
Turn first in our face, it
To
just
be a-
said 7.
To be a jack, isn't it?
Split pack. Be an ace. Split
Put 4 cards down.
Just turn one off
Yeah.
and just tell us what that is.
Simple.
Yeah. Right. What card is that?
I heard it, I think.
Queen.
What card is that?
Yeah.
It don't matter what does it?
Wow, again.
Oh.
King.
You hear that?
Yeah, that one.
Fruit PSB 7
Thank
as
you.
well.
And this is why I rate this box
Yeah.
highly, because some of the responses you get is just incredible. Right then, what card's this, spirits? Come on, guys.
Ace.
I didn't hear that.
Right, we
Next
need
one's
to.
So you hear it? Should try again.
Right, what's this one then?
Nice and clear.
As clear as you can for us. Come on. Try again.
Come on, spirits, what card is this?
So maybe the lights might trigger that. But yeah, this piece of kit, we've got 2 cameras rolling with this. Now we've got a camera in the child's room where Nicky actually feels like he's being watched, like an horrible presence. Now I walked into that room with him earlier on and the goosebumps were absolutely unbelievable. I felt static on my head. I even showed you my arm, didn't I, Nicky? And the hairs, you could just see the hairs rising. So we've got this rolling. This will come around with us tonight. Obviously if it's triggered then we'll know what room to go to and we'll go check it out. But yeah, this is a new piece of kit. I've also got a few other devices, but I think we should just start calling out first, guys. What do you think?
Definitely.
See what happens.
We've also set REM pod up. It's also set with temperature gauge on as well, which is just here. If that goes red, it means temperature's got 5 degrees higher fast. If it goes blue, it means temperature's dropped by 5 degrees in a fast succession.
Nah, we're not talking a few degrees here either. The fluctuation, we're talking a massive change in temperature, which shouldn't be happening really, should it?
No.
But just to show people at home that this is on. And obviously, as you know, spirits, if they break that electromagnetic field, then he'll set it off because it creates its own bubble. You imagine putting your hand through it, breaking that bubble, that's what sets it off. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to start calling out and see if anything responds.
Okay, so if there's any spirits in this house at this present time, will you please come forward? We're here just to communicate. We're very friendly. We mean you no harm. Please come down here and let us know you're here by giving us a bang or setting off this device. What was that noise?
You know what I mean?
Okay. Who is the spirit or entity that's making Nicky feel a bit uncomfortable? Are you here?
Let us hear your footsteps in this room. Yeah, there is a possibility, obviously, we're having a next door neighbour that you might hear the odd sound.
Is there a child here?
Don't mind me.
Was it you who grabbed my wrist earlier upstairs?
If it was, make a loud bang in this room.
That were upstairs.
It's just eating that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Good.
That's water next door.
It's just getting used to all the natural sounds of the building.
That's weird.
Do you mean Danny wants to protect us, or you want to protect Danny?
Oh, they want to protect this
Patience.
house. That's what it's probably meaning, but Danny's not going to do no to harm anybody.
If you could do anything to Danny right now, at this very moment, what would you do? One thing that you do to him, if you could physically do it, what would it be?
I think I just need to go upstairs.
Yeah, okay.
I think they've gone quiet.
An intelligent response, but like, I've got some in my hand there. Can you, so we know it's definitely you, say what these are now, please, instantly. What are these? Loud and clear. What are these?
I heard keys.
I heard key.
Again, right in the background, isn't it? Faint. That's Emma.
Emma.
Can I just ask you something? What era, what year did you die? I heard you.
Help me, did you hear that? Keys. Bit delayed.
Bit delayed, wasn't it?
It's a keys, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay, definitely.
Are you still building up your energy? If you're building up your energy to communicate, can you say the word energy? I've done it.
Right, so I'm going to do this lone vigil in the bedroom. I'm going to call out. I've supposedly been threatened with being punched, kicked. Let's see how this goes. I don't feel out at the minute. I feel quite comfortable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that for you
Not a problem.
to set your own mind at rest.
That wouldn't actually stop your loved ones visiting you either. Spirits that have crossed already, they can come and visit, it doesn't harm them. It's just normally spirits that are stuck in purgatory, so ones that are lingering around, it's them that it moves on. Alright, yep.
Definitely.
Okay.
We're going outside, Steve.
Only thing we're cleansing, I can't feel now, so I can't tell you if it's gone or not, because that's what we normally do. If I feel that it's gone. I can't feel if it's gone, if I can't feel it, do you know what I mean?
Can't feel
So we
anything
can
here.
try, but I can't feel anything here, so I can't feel if it's gone or not.
Yep.
So
The overall general feel though of obviously cleansing with sage will
yeah, it'll
make the whole
make it
building
uplifted
uplifted
anyway.
and
Well,
Positive.
whatever we've communicated with tonight has shown some pure intelligence.
Yeah.
It's counted fingers, it's identified cards, it's said what that ball was, it's gave you names which you can relate to. I'm just blown away. I mean, some of the stuff that we've actually got, and I can't wait to review footage. I really can't. It'll be interesting to see what we got on first Spirit Box and how much we've actually missed. We've got all CCTV footage to review.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been a good night, and I really don't think you've got out to be worried about, Nicky. I really don't. I think
No.
they're just letting you know that they're here, and he even said earlier, guardian. So
Yeah.
I think that little girl that you can relate to, someone's protecting her. You know what I mean, or watching over her, or they've come to be your guardian. I couldn't tell you because no one knows. You know what I mean? No one can 100% know.
I think they've come through just to let you know and give you the proof that they wanted you to hear, that they were here. Just, you know, with the things that you've got, and you've realised what it was straight away. So,
Yeah. Definitely.
but definitely, I agree. I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Well, that's it then, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and also other social media platforms.
Oh, am I talking?
Well, that's
you
what's
could
funny.
I've counted you. Right, I'll go again. Right.
That's one for I'll take.
Yep. 3, 2.
What's Steve got on his head and Kyle? What have they got on their heads? What did you say?
Happy eating.
That's what he said. Something about beef.
You got beef.
There's now, and you can come and speak to me on my own. Alright. Yeah, I'll go.
Upstairs now.
If this loved one's here, can you bring forward the spirit spirit that's giving the family the uneasy feeling? We need to know who this is.
I don't know.
Don't know.
know.
Whoa,
Said I don't know.
that's the same child's voice again.
Do you need to know names?
Someone's laughing.
Or
If there is another spirit, can you step forward now, please? Step forward and speak to us.
Punch.
Yeah.
Is there anything negative here that we need to be worried about? If the little girl can come forward and tell us.
Can I ask, what is your purpose? If there is a negative spirit here, what's the purpose? How long have you been around Nick?
About 10.
I thought I heard 10 something.
I thought he had not too long, really.
That question was for the negative spirit, not the family and the loved ones.
Can you tell us, if you're really here and you can see us, can you tell me what colour this device is here? What colour is that? There's a button on this device. Is it possible that you can press it?
And I ain't got it.
It's coming for you.
Nick, at the end of that.
What are your thoughts on God and religion? What did I say?
That was a little girl again.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what she said.
Could you repeat that for us?
What are your thoughts on God and religion?
And do you are you in that same voice, Nick, that little girl?
do you need to know any names or?
Not unless it means out to you. Don't say out unless you
If
hear
you
something
hear it.
and then just speak up and tell us what it, if it means out to you. Have you heard out there?
Well, I heard someone say Stephen,
Okay.
not just
Yeah.
Hugh.
Someone in spirit that
My
you know?
nephew, he was born and died on the same day. He was called Stephen Luke.
Okay.
So, and
Some relevant names for your family.
Well, a lot of names, especially Princess, and when he told us that, then that just blew my mind.
and then the
as soon as
second
yeah.
response.
do you need to know
So as we heard
my
it, I
granddad or
just
my nan?
felt-
Yeah.
Just if you even come through, say
Yeah.
that's who it is. But if not, it's done because
Don't say anything.
I could get something later on in night.
Yeah, and Luke.
Okay.
So, and
Some relevant names for your family.
Well, a lot of names, especially Princess, and when he told us that, then that just blew my mind.
and then the
as soon as
second
yeah.
response.
do you need to know
So as we
my
heard it,
granddad
I
or my
just
nan?
felt-
Yeah.
Just if you even come through, say
Yeah.
that's who it is. But if not, it's done because
Don't say anything.
I could get something later on in night that
Yeah, no worries.
gives you a bit more.
You see, I felt with that last session that the children that it were bringing forward and were it saying guardian, I think they were just letting them know that they're there looking after them,
Yeah.
that they are guarding them, and maybe just saying that we're gonna look after, that we're just gonna watch over any other children, you know.
I'm telling you about that little girl or whoever it was, were in here with us for a short amount of time because I felt her behind me probably at the same time as you. But
Well, Emma.
it was just like
Felt like
on
on
me
me,
back,
yeah.
on me
All
back.
stuck up, yeah.
Crazy.
If you're a negative spirit or not a loved one, why are you here?
Multi-dimensional. Oh my
Multi-dimensional.
god.
I heard that.
So can you travel between different dimensions? Fossil. Does that mean it's ancient, do you think?
And it said bitch then.
Okay.
Do you have any connections to Monk Breton Priory? It replied or
Said
something.
every month.
He's coming.
Who's coming?
Moses? What the hell?
That was pretty clear, wasn't it?
Oh.
Is that a good thing that Moses is coming?
Confirm to me, have I just seen a light shoot straight across there?
No.
No.
See, there's a window behind it, so it could have been that, but
That's the curtains.
no, you're alright. Something like that baby.
I think it was in BBC then.
Could you tell us the name of God's only son?
You're going to come and speak to me. You're going to show yourself to me if I go upstairs. I'm going to go up in a minute.
Say a room in this house where you'd like us to go.
More quick. Slow it down a bit.
Is that little girl here before? Chelsea actually heard that little girl in this house.